Welcome to episode 1414 of the Multifamily Collective. Today I wanted to talk about personal brand versus company brand as it relates to the multifamily industry specifically. And under the premise that we have long known that it's very hard to build a brand in the multifamily space. And I think there are companies out there that are attempting to do it. There are companies out there that have attempted to do it in the past. There are some, certainly within industry, brands that are more pronounced than others, some that are recognizable, um, partly, I think, because of their mass, but partly because people in and around the industry just know who the big players are, people who are really advancing the nature of the industry. But if you thought more broadly, let's say across the United States of America, your average typical human walking around on the streets, whether they're living in an apartment, looking for an apartment, or have lived in an apartment in the past, don't really think about apartments as a brand, not like Apple, not like Coca-Cola, not like Pepsi, not like so on and so forth. And so my question really for this episode for you is it better to make an investment in personal brands versus a company brand, meaning there are individuals out there in the marketplace that are, let's call them influencers, let's call them people who have big mass social media followings, are very prominent on social media, many thought of as thought leaders in the industry, but more broadly than that, thought leaders out in the world. Is it better to create your brand equity based on personal brand equity, meaning you bring people into your organization that obviously can do the job that you need them to do, but also can leverage their brand equity for your organization? And does that draw more attention to your brand, your multifamily brand, in filling apartments, in maintaining resident relationships, in creating renewals, in creating service, et cetera, than it does to go out and create a company brand in the space? I'm just curious. I don't know the answer to that question. My gut leans more toward trying to create a company brand, but I think I see potential value and upside in harnessing and leveraging the power of the personal brand within the organization, putting company resources behind personal brands, in other words. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.